Case centre-back Tobi Jinadu after this evening's 4-2 win at home to Billericay. Tobi, they won 3-0 on Saturday, so how good a result is it beating them 4-2 tonight?
Well, to be fair, yeah, it's a good result in terms of getting 3 points. That's what obviously we set out to do. But we always knew it was a hard game, and we're just happy to get the 3 points really back home. So.
How tough was it out? It looked fairly physical. They looked like a big, strong side.
Yeah, I've known the manager a while anyway, and that's how he really sets his teams up, you know, to get in our faces. But you know, Dowse has always told us as long as we get the ball down and play, there's no one out there that's really going to match us. So that's what we just want to do.
And they had a few big name ex-pros in their side. Did that phase you at all before the game?
Nah. We've played a lot of like decent teams in pre-season with bigger names. So the players, you know, were never short of confidence then. So I don't think they'll be short of confidence now.
What was your take on the red card incident? That was fairly near you, wasn't it? The guy went in on Max.
Yeah.
Definite red card, do you think?
To be fair, if it was me in that position, I probably would say no. But obviously, it's one of those decisions that, you know, sometimes it's a yellow, sometimes it's a red. I can't really say.
I asked the same question. Were you surprised that at 2-2 they were really going for it? At 2-2 you might have thought the away team, they'd settle for a point, but they were really attacking us, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously them winning 3-0 on Saturday against obviously one of the so-called favourites. So obviously them now bringing it back to 2-2, obviously they're away, so they'll just obviously want to go for it. But they never really phased us because obviously we knew that we'll always get chances. You know, that's one thing guaranteed here, we'll always get chances. It's just basically just trying to keep it tight at the back, which obviously after the second goal we'll try our best to do.
You're obviously a new signing this year, but it's also a totally new back four as well.
Yeah.
How difficult has that been, building up a relationship from scratch?
No, it's not as difficult as people might seem, because obviously it's football really, and all the players are used to playing with different players. And to be fair, we've more or less, 3 of us have been together since pre-season anyway. I think Gary's the only latecomer, but you know, obviously we know Gary already from obviously in the past, so communication and stuff like that ain't really a problem for us.
And how do you find, last year we played 3 centre-backs a lot last year, we started off with 4 this year. Do you have a preference?
I prefer 4 at the back, but you know, I have played 3 at the back in my career and also in pre-season, so it's something that, you know, it's more attacking, but you know, I think everyone prefers 4 at the back, but we can adapt and play 3 at the back if we needed to.
What about playing in front of Rob Tolfrey? How good is he at communication, at organising you guys?
Yeah, he's very good. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it's something that the manager demands of everyone, to talk and communicate. And you know, once you start talking and communicating with each other, it makes things a lot easier. So you know, across the back four, the keeper, the whole team, everyone chats. You know, so it's good.
And last year, Max Huswick and Adam Thompson were the 2 centre backs. They're now being forced out by the new arrivals. Has there been any banter going on about that? You forced them into midfield?
No. You know, the thing is, obviously, Tomo's gone into midfield. He's been banging in goals pre-season, so obviously he's happy there. I'm sure anybody will be happy scoring goals no matter where they're playing. And Max, you know, he's just happy just to be playing. You know, at the end of the day, he's doing a defensive job in front of the back four anyway. So
you got man of the match today, Max. What was your take on that? Deserved, do you think?
Yeah, well deserved. Anyone in the midfield really would have deserved, you know, man of the match. But the most important thing is getting the 3 points and just now looking forward to the next game.
When you signed for the club, how did Dowse sell it to you? Did he say what his expectations were for the K's? Challenging for promotion, challenging for the league title?
He brought me in. He said basically, you know, he needs to tighten things up at the back. You know, at the end of the day, the K's were in the top 4 goal scoring teams, but also in the bottom 4 conceding wise. So basically, as long as you tighten things up at the back, you've always got the chance of, you know, doing even better the next year. So obviously that's what we're going to try and do and keep the goals down.